study,
and play come together on a Windows 11 PC.
And for a limited time, college students get
The best of both worlds.
Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
This episode is brought to you by Prime. What if you had one more chance with the one that got away?
Sam, you came home.
Based on the best-selling novel from Carly Fortune. Every Year After follows childhood friends Sam and Percy as they reunite in the dreamy, nostalgic lakeside town of Barry's Bay.
Love can be hard to find. So if you're lucky enough to find that person, never let go.
A second chance at first love. Every Year After, now streaming only on Prime.
It's Deprogram, the podcast where we try to get you into a band. That's right, we've done all the work for you. All you have to do is press play and listen. My name is Justin, and you can call me Band Curious because I am indeed curious about bands. And because of that, I like to gather my friends together and have a chat about them. And in doing so, we will come up with a top 10 starter kit list for you to get into said band as well. Today, it's the super theory of super everything because we're going to be talking about Gogol Bordello. And before we hop in and meet the panelists, I said I was going to do this going forward. This was a Peter band. Peter was signed up for this episode. We did not get it moving before we lost him, but I am going to make mention of that every time because he was a huge part of this community. By now, if you've been with the show, you know this. If you're new to the show, you should know we lost a huge member of our community earlier in this year. So had to put that out there out front, but I wasn't sure if he's the one who put him on the board. So I went to go search and no, he just signed up for it. Chris, you put Gogol Bordello on the board. So talk to me about what brings this to the forefront.
I did. It's another, it's not a James Gunn discovery per se. I had heard them before. I heard it on the James Gunn show. Creature Commandos. There was a couple of songs, Gogol Bordello songs on the soundtrack. So James Gunn adjacent. Again, if you're listening, sir, call me. We should hang out. We have very similar tastes in music. And we'll get into it. It's a really just kind of unique band. Mm-hmm. It's made up of several immigrants, some natural born Americans. The lead singer is Ukrainian. There's a violin player. He's from Russia. I don't remember where the accordionists were from. There's been a few, but it's just a great sound. They call themselves gypsy punk, basically. Really cool sound. Really loved this band. And I just wanted to get it out there.
Well, and when you said you put it on the board, you knew that a show was coming up, which you guys just went to go see, and yep. we put it together, and that moves us to Jules. You get roped in. Is this something that you said, "Hey, I want to go to the show with you, Dad," or Dad says, "I'm buying tickets. Do you want to come with, kid?" How does Gogol Bordello get on your list, and how is this something that you decide you want to be here for?
Dad kind of just picking up from D&D club on a day with listening to Gogol Bordello and said, "Hey, we're seeing these dudes in March." So my dad put me on it. Love them.
Yeah, there you go. Sometimes it's that simple. Dad said, and I'm on board. So All right, and then in that same thread, Anderson, you jumped on and said you've been looking for an excuse, so here's your excuse. What put them on your radar that you needed the excuse for?
I randomly heard them on Sirius one day while I was driving around with friends, and it popped up on Lithium, which is the '90s channel, and this is not a '90s band. My
No.
friends, their minds completely, and
Yeah.
it became kind of a running gag. Like, they were making sure they could never possibly hear it again. They were going to pull off the new, rip out the radio, set it on fire, call Sirius, cancel their subscription, sue them for everything. None of this actually happened. And I'm sitting in the middle, in the back, just loving the shit out of this song. I think it's the best thing I ever heard. So, yeah, chance came to listen to more of their albums, and I loved at it.
Yeah, I mean, the great thing about this show is it is just that. Like, if you wanted an excuse to get into something, we exist, and you can come talk about it here on this show. This is a name I feel like this. I don't even want to say it's been bandied about because I don't even know it'd be that much. But I feel like I had seen the name kind of floating about here and there. I'd see people listening to like the name felt very familiar when it got brought up in chat, but I couldn't place a single song. And so this ends up being pretty much like entirely discovery for me because I had no preconception at all going in. I didn't have, oh yeah, I know this one song. I didn't have, oh yeah, I remember this from this show. Or I didn't have, oh, this person listens to it, so it must be that kind of music. I had no idea. The only thing I could gather was if Chris was on it, maybe there'd be a theatrical element, which isn't necessarily untrue. I don't think that's like the thing that this band leans on. But yeah, I don't know. Like I hadn't heard anything by them, but we put it together, and I want to say we had to trim down the discography, didn't we, Chris? I know you handled that.
We did. We trimmed, I think, 3 albums, maybe 4. I regret, in hindsight, not putting. They just came out with an album in February. And I didn't realize that. If I had realized that, because I think I put the list out or put the list together before that record came out. And I didn't want to change up the list, but the new record is really, really good, and it's kind of different from most of their other records. But I tried to get records that kind of encapsulates a lot of their styles. I cut the one that they recorded with Rick Rubin. It's mostly Spanish and Brazilian song. Yeah.
That's neat.
But I didn't want an album comprised mostly of words that you couldn't understand. So there's a lot of foreign words in a lot of these songs that are on this list as well.
Yeah.
He mixes a lot of Russian into the lyrics. But it's just a really cool sound. I really love this band a lot. More so now. It was kind of a discovery for me. I had heard just a handful of their songs before going into this.
So all things told, we have 78 songs going in, and I'm not sure if you. I seem to recall you saying that maybe going to see them would kind of help finalize your list. Did you end up doing that? Like, did you kind of make your most cuts and then reform your list? Or
I had 5. No, I finished it just before the show.
Yeah, same with me too.
And
I did it like.
So I did make one change after the show, which I'll go into when we're bringing up songs. I'll let you know which one I brought back, just because of the show, and it was a late cut anyway. It was like number 22 or maybe even 21. It was just super late coming. And so it was pretty easy to bring them.
So
those last five cuts were really, really.
Yeah. So you were saying, Jules, was you were doing the same thing? You had finished it before you went to the show?
Yeah, I finished it like 30 minutes before we left for the show.
So did the show change your list at all, or did you just stick to your guns?
Yeah, I swapped like 2 songs. I'm not saying which songs, but I'll say them when they're brought up.
Mm-hmm.
But I switched 2 songs after the concert because, yes.
Again, sometimes it really is that simple. Because yes, Anderson, like again, this is 78 songs, so it's not like a monster task here. But like, as somebody who's kind of finally getting the excuse to do the dive, is there like a framework that you're looking to bring to your 20 here, or did you best songs just kind of win?
Best songs won for me. I think I had 17 locked in, and I got stuck on the last 7 or 8 for 3 spots. And I ended up pulling out some of the ones I locked in to make room for them. I couldn't find a better way out of it.
Yeah. This is one of the harder first passes. I mean, we'll talk about this again on Roger Clyne, because Roger Clyne may be the worst first pass I've ever had. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But this was equal. Like this discography that we put together here, this 78 songs that we covered, are all pretty equal. There's, a few like just incredible standouts of just, okay, yeah, that I got to bring to the table. But the quality throughout, it's not like one record is like infinitely better than the next, or strike that, reverse it. I found myself equally enjoying all the records, which tells me that this is probably going to ultimately end up being a timeless band that always kind of works itself out. Like when we did Reverend Horton Heat, like I felt the same way, where everything's just all kind of even, like nothing's jumping out, but it's all like in a good way. So I was just drawn to, I was telling Chris that it reminded me of kind of like a Dropkick Murphys Flogging Molly thing, but with Romani music, like instead of Irish. It's got that punk flair, which is really cool, but it's got all the accordions, and it really is. It's one of a kind. It's really neat, and I love using this word whenever we have a band like this. Fun. I just had a blast listening to this band. Before we move on to the next thing, since Chris, you and Jules went to go see the band, does that come out in the show? Are they a fun show? They seem like they would be.
Dude.
It's awesome.
If you get a chance to see this band live, anybody listening to this, if you get a chance to see this band live, do it. Yeah, like look at their concert videos on YouTube. They started out at like 150% energy.
Wow.
They played for over 2 hours without slowing down. And by the end of the encore, they were at like 200% energy. It was insane.
Wow.
I was sorely tempted to take Jules to DC the next day to see them again. It was that good. They were so fucking good. It was such a great show. I could barely talk the next day from screaming.
Yeah.
It was absolutely awesome. One of the funnest concerts I've been to.
Well, I mean, considering
like
some of the ones you've been to, that's high praise, eh?
Yeah.
All right. So we had people go see them live, and now I feel like because how even the discography is, this could be miserable gameplay, Chris.
It could.
it could very easily be like one of those things where it's just a bunch of threes or a bunch of bins. Like everything feels like it's in play. Based on everything we've said so far, how much do you think we're going to get through unanimously?
Man, I've been thinking about it all day. I have not come up with a freaking number. I'm gonna go 3.
Okay, that makes
just
sense.
because so many songs are just bangers.
Yeah, and it's a 4-person panel, and Jules,
And
you never know what the kid is going to bring to the table.
right.
So what do you think, Jules? Your dad says 3. Do you think we've got more than 3 in us?
I was gonna say 3, so I'm gonna. I like 2 better than 4. 2's the better number, so I'm gonna say 2.
Ooh, okay, all right. 2 and 3 are off the board. Are you feeling more or less optimistic, Anderson?
I'm going to give it a 5.
Okay. Oh boy, making me have to actually think about this one, eh? I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so 1 seems ridiculously low, right? Like,
right.
We got to do more than 1. 4 seems comfy because it's right in line with everything you guys are doing. I don't think 6 is out of the question. I just don't think it's likely.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, do I take the comfy spot or do I go for broke? I think I'm going to go for broke.
You hate to win. So.
I do. I hate winning. I hate winning. So I'm going to go with 6. If I'm going to win, then we're going to overshoot our goals here. So,
yeah.
All right. We're going to take a quick pause, and on the other side of it, we're going to play the game. It's the program.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high-quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
At Ollie, we've got wellness down to a science. From PMS to pregnancy to menopause, our women's wellness line offers science-backed support for every stage. No judgment, no shame, none of the stigma. Just supplements designed to meet you wherever you're at. Ollie, choose science over shame. Find support at a retailer near you or on ollie.com. That's OLLY.com.
And with that, the name of the game is Deprogrammed. The 4 of us have come through a selection of the Gogol Bordello discography and plucked out 20 songs that we're now going to match together in an attempt to create a top 10 starter kit for you, in case you have never given Gogol Bordello the time of day. I didn't get a lot of answers here when I asked the internet. Usually I like to help kind of design my gameplay by like the answers that I get. So I didn't get a lot. So the question is, do I go with answers that I got first to kind of test the water, or do I go with the song that really kind of stuck out to me? I'm gonna test the waters. This was the first answer that I got. I think it showed up on one other list that I got. How about Start Wearing Purple?
Yes.
Yes. I don't even need to look at my list to know that's on there.
That is the song that introduced them to me. Absolutely.
Hey.
No, same.
All right. Okay.
The lead singer, Eugene Hoots, was in a movie with Elijah Wood in the early 2000s called Everything's Illuminated.
Oh.
It's a really good movie. I remember seeing it 20 years ago. And that song was in it. That was in the credits. And so that's the first Gogol Bordello song, technically, that I heard. It's also the one that popped up on my DJ on Spotify, and it's one of the ones from Creature Commandos. So, yes, absolutely, 100%.
Okay, well, that makes sense why it's one of the answers that I got then. All right.
Do you want the story behind it too? It's quick.
Go for it, man. You don't got to ask.
So it's a song about him and his girlfriend, their neighbor, she was some crazy lady, and she always wore purple. So when they would fight and argue, they would be screaming at each other and tell each other, like, "You're being crazy. Start wearing purple." And then he wrote a song about it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Into that. All right. Start wearing purple. In it goes. Chris.
I'll put out the one that I brought back after the show. A really good song. It was hard to cut. But just before they started the song, I don't like to get political on your show, but he suggested that we all have romantic relations with frozen water. You can figure that out, given the climate of the day. And then they broke into this immigrant punk.
Fuck yeah. I got it.
That's one back after the show too. Yeah, I loved it. It was like one of my last cuts. And then I brought it back because
he said that little
awesome.
2-word statement. The crowd went insane, and then they started playing this song.
It's gonna have to stay at 3 though, because I do.
Oh, okay. We take the 3 there. All right. Full disclosure, that one was like on the way out, and I was getting ready to start doing cuts, and I mean, which is crazy because I wanted to keep it just kind of related what you were saying just on name alone. Like I was like that. Yeah. It also like really describes kind of what the band is. So like, then somebody answered that. So like I said, it was one of the only other ones. I was like, all right, well, that's an excuse for me to keep it. So there we go. All right. It gets a 3, which I mean, depending on how the rest of this goes, could be as good as in. Jules.
Let me see. My phone turned off, and that's what my list is on. I'm gonna go with the other one that I brought back after show, Not a Crime.
Yes.
I don't have that.
I got it.
Hey.
Nice.
We'll take a 3.
That is great.
We'll take a 3 on it.
That's the other one that I brought back after the show. It was awesome. It was another one, like the 2 that I brought back after the show were in like my final 5 cuts. And the show just changed it. Had to bring them back.
Yeah.
They were awesome.
All right. Not a Crime gets a 3. And Anderson.
I'm going to lead off with the one that I had the most fun with. It starts off like Weird Al's Another One Rides the Bus, but the lyrics are hilarious and the song is amazing. How about American Wedding?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, pretty sure I gotta.
Hey.
I do not have that one. I thought I did. I think it was like my last cut.
I thought that was unanimous. Shit.
I got rid of that one because like it's really good, but it was one of the ones that I cut to bring one of the ones from the show back. It was like one of my last cuts.
Oh.
Yeah, I was disappointed they did not play that one at the show.
I really wanted them to play that one at the show. No, they didn't.
No, they did not
I don't
play
think
it at
so.
the show. Yeah. That's the other song that was on Creature Commandos.
Oh.
And they actually animated the band into the show while the song is playing, like a little mini music video for the song with animated characters from the band. It was really cool.
All right. We get another 3 there, though. I'm going to go with one that just kind of I went with feeling. Like I don't have a feeling one way or the other whether it's going to land, but it gave me a good feeling and it felt like there was a good message, which I feel like this band does a lot, which I think is part of why it's so fun. Like it's just a good energy to it. How about Break Into Your Higher Self?
Oh, no.
I do not have that one, no.
I don't have it either.
Okay.
Sorry, man.
Bend in the second round. Okay. All right. Chris?
See, I was going for the bin song for the second round because I don't think anybody else has this song. And I kept wanting to cut it because it's got some really creepy, fucked up lyrics, but it's got the horns, this tool playing. I kept, and every time I'd listen to it, and those horns would start up, I can't cut the song. Unvisible Zed.
No.
I do not have it, but that was like in another one of my last 5 cuts. I really like that song.
You shouldn't love that song. The lyrics are twisted, fucked up. But
yeah, the lyrics killed it for me. If
see, I knew they would.
All right.
You didn't have it, Justin, right?
No, can't save you. Sorry, friend.
No. I was hoping maybe the horns would get you. So I was playing a little bit of the game. But all right.
All right.
I expected it.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
but I just couldn't cut it.
Into the bin again. All right, Jules?
I'm gonna go with one that I really like that I think might get banned. No Threat.
I got it.
Oh, I got that.
Oh.
That's a great song.
Wait, did you say yes, Anderson?
Anderson said yes. He thought that song was great.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
So not only were you wrong about it being bin, Jules, it's in.
Yeah, that's one I expected. I figured that would be a 3-0 thing.
Everybody agrees. I'm into that.
Yeah, I really like that one.
Oh my God, with the coughing. Sorry, folks. I'll edit the ones that I can out of it, but sometimes it isn't going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, scroll this up to the top, and then we will go around. Oh my God. It was like literally next to last song. All right. No Threat is in, and we're already at your 2, Jules, so who knows?
I don't think I'm gonna win.
Who knows? Who knows? All right, Anderson?
For all the Mario Kart fans out there, I have never in my life been more certain that someone is a live-action Waluigi than when I've listened to this song, Wanderlust King.
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. That was also, this one's got
that one.
That's such a good song.
It was like one of the funnest songs at the concert.
Yep.
All right. All right. So we just cruised right past Jules's 2, but we're sitting.
I knew I wasn't gonna win.
I mean, that's a good thing in that means we outperformed what you thought we would. So
yeah.
All right. Wanderlust King is in, and I will shift this around, and we are back around to me. It's okay, computer. I get it. I'm old too. That one was binned, so I gotta go. I'll go to Pura Vida Conspiracy. How about Dig Deep Enough?
No.
No.
I do not have that one, no.
Boy, your boy is either in the bin or on board. There's no in between for me right now. Okay. All right, Chris?
I'll go with one. It's got kind of a different sound than a lot of their other stuff on this list. Melandro.
No.
Yeah.
I do not have that one.
I'll take it too.
Yeah. At this point.
I almost thought that one might get binned, but it's really hoped it wouldn't.
I thought about adding it back after the concert, but there were just other songs that I liked more. It is a really good song, though.
All right. Jules?
I know my dad has this one because I'm just that awesome. I'm gonna go with the dogs were barking.
Ooh.
Nice try, kiddo. No, I didn't keep it.
Wow.
That's a great song. I really love that song. But no, I don't have that one.
One of my very last cuts.
I don't know where I dropped it. It for sure made my first pass. I don't know where I dropped it. So, unfortunately, cannot save you.
Sorry. That is a really good song. No, I feel bad.
All right. Anderson?
This one's probably true in my case. I would never want to be young again.
Oh.
Fuck yes.
Yeah, I've got that one.
Oh, man. I mean, we'll take the 3, but that one was like one of my last ones. It's like 22, 21, maybe as high as 23.
That's just any song with a scream like that in it, you're gonna win. Oh
yeah,
good song.
That one at the concert, that was another really fun one.
They opened with that song.
Oh.
And for the scream bit, they had the audience scream. And it was great. It was so cool.
Yeah.
Well, a little gameplay just to see if I can get back on the map here. I mean, that's all I've been doing is feeling out and been wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I always love when a band does the thing, even though they do the whole thing always through the entire discography. But I love when they do the thing. Tell me what you are right up front. How about Did It All?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
No, I do not have that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Perfect track one right there.
Yeah, you immediately know you're in for something different.
Yep.
Easy to get on board. All right, Chris?
Man, some of the songs. How about Your Country?
Yes.
Yes.
Your Country? Yes, I do have that one.
Well, let's make it unanimous.
Hey! All right.
I had a feeling about that one, but I wasn't positive the unanimous.
I should have picked 4 instead of 2.
I know, right?
Should have.
I know, right?
We might hit this in 6.
I know, right? Your Country has like just a great groove to start it off.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yep.
Scroll that up to the top.
Yeah, they got some great protesty songs.
But also, like, right now, you guys probably can't hear it, but underneath, it's the like that's just fun. Mm-hmm. Like, just a fun way to, like, you know, to put out like a good protesty type message. It's just neat. It's just fun. I like it. All right, Your Country is in, and Jules.
I'm gonna go with Sacred Darling. That's one that I really liked. It's just such a cool vibe.
Ooh, I don't have one.
Ooh, I cannot help you.
Yes, I did. I'm like, where is it? It's down there. I knew I'd get that song.
All right. Saved at the last second. You get a 2. It does not go into the bin. All right, Anderson?
I think with that one, we just killed off the NTP, so I can get weird if I want to now. I'm going to start with Tribal Connection.
You have one new message. Translating. Disney and Pixar's Hoppers is now available on Disney+.
You could say that again.
Critics are calling it Pixar's funniest movie ever and a wildly entertaining ride. Blizzard Potato. It's certified fresh and verified hot.
Now we party.
This is incredible!
Wow, I am clearing the rest of the day.
Disney and Pixar's Hoppers, now available on Disney+. Rated PG.
Tomorrow morning is knocking, Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
No.
I do not have that one. Nope.
Excellent prediction, friend. All right. And just to confirm, yes, we are indeed out of NTP. And as a matter of fact, the twos would be the discussion right now. The two twos that we have would be the discussion. And I mean, I guess technically whether or not we would accept all the threes. So, all right. So we're back around to me, who can't seem to find the group. This one actually came in as an answer, so let's find this one out. How about Barro Faro?
No.
Nope. I do not have that one.
No.
And the trend continues. Okay. All right.
Sorry, whoever answered that. That is a good song.
Yeah, I mean, it's just strength of Discog coming out here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chris?
I'll go a little weird. Suddenly, I Miss Carpati.
Yeah, I do have that one.
I love that song.
I was going to say one next.
Wait, which one is it?
Suddenly, I Miss Carpati.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. And so Jules has it. I do not.
And I do not.
Okay, we've got us a conversation going here. All right, Jules?
Since Dad took the one that I was going to say next, I'm going to go with Xena Marina.
Ooh. No.
That's a good song that I didn't pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't save you. Xena Marina, into the bin. Into the binna. All right.
Oh, there we are.
Anderson?
Yeah, my turn to strike out again. Let's go with Green Card Husband.
Oh, very
good. No. That's such a good song, though.
Nope.
Yeah.
I did really like that one, too.
That one.
Anderson picks all the best spinners.
That one for sure was on for sure on my first pass. I don't remember where I dropped it out, but my gut says somewhere between 29 and 20. All right. This is a statement and the song I'm choosing. How about Let's Get Radical?
I do not have that one. Nope.
No.
Oif. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we finish this round and maybe do one more, and then we'll get to the dump out. Chris.
I really let's go Seekers and Finders.
Ooh.
Really love Regina Spektor on that track.
That was my I don't have that one. I know it was like one of my later cuts. That one hurt to get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I would have had one more from that album.
I was listening to that right before we went on, and the panic of, do I try to find room for it or just go forward? And I was like, well, I'm lazy. So.
Wow. That hurts a little.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay.
All right. Jules?
I'm gonna go with We Rise Again. That is one of my favorite ones.
Oh, I love to hear that because, I got it.
Good. Another good track one.
I got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Does that put us at 5?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're at Anderson's 5. Boom, boom, boom. We are cooking with gas. Again,
boy.
Starts with like the neat, like the chanting at the top before it kicks in.
They do great track. Every track one is good.
Indeed. All right. Anderson.
Yeah, we're at Anderson's 5, and the only response to that is, oh no.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Oh.
I could agree with oh no. I do not have it. That's what I mean. Because, yeah, you get it.
Yep. All right, so we take the 2 there. And I think, yeah, one last round. I already kind of queued this one, but the fact that it's taking this long to get here has me a bit worried. Might as well find out. How about the super theory of super everything?
I was gonna say next. I love that song.
Yes.
I almost brought that song back because I heard it on the way home from work.
Oh.
But I didn't want to fuck with my list.
Mm-hmm.
I have it.
Hey.
Yeah. I almost brought it back. I almost cut that creepy song for that because I knew no one was going to have a creepy song. And that is a really good song. But I'm like, nah, I got to do a creepy song.
It's kind of a Chris staple.
Exactly. Yeah, I was so close to bringing that song back.
All right, but we take the 3 there.
Now you fun.
All right, Chris.
Well, let's go to the other track 1. How about Sally?
That was the other one that I cut to replace with one of the ones from the concert. I really liked that one.
Yeah, I don't have that one.
You said yes.
I'll save you from the pen.
Nice. That whole record, man.
Yeah.
I could have put that Gypsy Punks record. I could have put that whole thing in here.
Truly. All right. Jules?
I am going to go with Love Gangsters for mine.
Yeah.
I don't
know.
All right. Take it 2. All right, and Anderson.
I'm going to clear out that album for me. Saboteur Blues.
No.
Oh, yeah, I have that one too. I don't have many from that album, but that's the other one from that album that I have.
I don't have it. So we take the 2 and move on. Let me shift that on, and then I will dump out here, and we will finish this game strong, eh? All right. Well, I already know Jules doesn't have this one because she just said she was out on that record. How about Walking on the Burning Coal?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. I'll take it 2. That's all right. See, I already did that one. I already did that one. My Gypsy Autopilot?
That's my first one. That would be my first one on the dump out if we made it to that one. So, yeah, I do have that one.
Hey.
I don't. But that's a really good song.
All right. So was that a 3 or 2?
3, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a 3.
All right. Dum-dum-dum. How about Ultimate?
That would have been another one on my dump out. I do have that one.
Hey.
I don't, but it's another great song.
Okay. We take it 2. We take it 2. All right. Only 2 left here. Occurrence on the Border?
No.
No.
Okay. And last but not least, Passport.
No.
Okay.
I do not.
All right, let me shift this around. Do the math. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means Anderson's 5 is going to hold on to win. So the pressure's on you, friend.
Yeah, go team me.
All right, and Chris, what do you got left?
I got 3 left. The Way You Name Your Ship.
Very good.
Love that song so
Yeah,
much.
late cut.
All right.
Jules, The Way You Name Your Ship.
Oh, no.
I just realized
No.
And Still That Way.
Nope.
No. Oh,
And no.
yeah. It's
Yeah, two of those were like super late cuts for me. Still That Way and The Way You Name Your Ship. All right.
I really love shit. I wish I won.
All right, Jules, you got to be getting close to the end there, eh?
Yeah, I've got 3 left. Lost Innocent World.
Not it.
Hmm.
And we got Letter to Mother.
That was a super late cut for me.
Yeah, that's a good song. I don't have it.
And Think Locally, Fuck Globally.
You know what? You're the reason I cut that.
That, all right. Other than when she was, what, 4, I think. That's the first time I've heard Jules say fuck. Other than we came home from the botanical gardens in January one year. It was like 9 degrees out. She was young, like 4 maybe. And she said, "It is so fucking cold outside."
You're right, kid. You're right.
And she was right.
Yeah.
I wasn't even mad.
Yeah.
I said, "No, you used it properly. Just don't say that at school."
Yeah. They might look at that
I
differently.
really liked that song. That was in my last 5.
You know what's funny is I thought that was going to be your weird choice, Chris. I thought that was going to be the one you were going to go with. So I had it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Then I was like, well, I don't know how I feel about this with Jules being there. So,
You hear the way I talk in front of my child.
yeah. I mean, it wasn't so much. Yeah, it wasn't so much the.
And if I haven't, heard it from my dad, I've probably heard it at school. I've definitely heard it at school.
True.
Yeah.
Too true.
She's funny. We listen to music in the car, and there's a lot of songs that have bad words in them, and she's singing along to them, and then she like censors herself on the bad words. It's funny, or just says something quiet, but I can't hear it.
Whenever we go to a park, I just pop in my earbuds and sing on the swing. So I'm used to censoring myself because little kids.
Understandable. All right. All those into the bin, and you get to contribute to the bin a little bit more here, Anderson.
Yeah, 60 revolutions per minute, undestructible.
Oh.
I already got it.
Man. I love 60 revolutions per minute. That was a super hard cut.
Yeah. What was the last one after Undestructible?
Last one is Harem in Tuscany.
That was a pretty late one for me.
That was a really late cut for me too. That was a really hard cut. That one hurt to get rid of.
All right.
I only cut 60 revolutions because I had so much off of that record. Oh.
Well, there we go. So 5 are all the way in. Let me run those down real quick before we start doing the next round here. So Start Wearing Purple, Wanderlust King, No Threat, Your Country, We Rise Again. And that does mean since we hit the 5, Anderson's 5 is going to hold out. He will have the final say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 threes. I'm going to run these down. The rules should be, I'm open to the conversation, but the rules should be 4 of these remaining should be threes.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody really wants to discuss 2s, then we'll get there. But these are the 3s remaining. American Wedding, Not a Crime, Immigrant Punk, I Would Never Want to Be Young Again, Did It All, Super Theory of Super Everything, and My Gypsy Autopilot. Is there one sitting there, Chris, that you're like, man, that really, we should have had that?
There's 2 that I'm like, that were 4s for me and was shocked that they weren't. And that's American Wedding and Immigrant Punk.
All right.
American Wedding more than Immigrant Punk. But.
Well, let me posit those to Jules. How do you feel about putting you had Immigrant Punk, but didn't have American Wedding. Are those two that you'd be willing to put through at this point?
Immigrant Punk definitely deserves to be on there, for sure. And I'd be fine with American Wedding, yeah.
All right. And just to make sure our bookkeeping is clean, Immigrant Punk Anderson, you weren't on that. Is there a hold off on that, or would you be all right putting it through?
Go ahead and put it through.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. That brings us up to 7. So I'll ask you the same question here, Jules. Not a Crime. I Would Never Want to Be Young Again. Did It All. Super Theory of Super Everything. My Gypsy Autopilot. Are there any of those that are screaming at you that should have been in?
For me, it's Super Theory of Super Everything. That is an amazing song. I love it. It's definitely one of my favorites.
All right. Chris, you were the holdout there. Do you have any?
Like I said, I almost brought it back today.
All right.
I should have cut that creepy fucking song.
Well, so the good news is you guys have already kind of covered all the ones that I was looking at. My next thing would be I'd be looking at maybe for album representation, taking Did It All, because it's from Seekers and Finders. We don't have anything from that.
You don't? Oh my god.
No, and it does the thing. It's like the first track on the playlist that we listened to, and it did the thing, told me exactly what to expect. So I feel like it covers two different things in that. Jules, you were the holdout on Did It All, and this would be track 9 before moving on to Anderson's final say.
Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
All right, let's do it. We'll grab Did It All as our number 9, and that moves us on to Anderson. You have the final say. Of course, I always prefer it be a song that is still alive, but you don't have to do that.
Oh, you guys were mean with Did It All. That was one of the ones I was looking at cutting.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, it's off of Gypsy Punks, and I'm just debating between I Would Never Want to Be Young Again and Not a Crime. I think. Oh God.
You don't have to go with a 3. There's some 2s left.
No, I'm trying to remember. I Would Never Want to Be Young Again.
I mean, for what it's
worth.
What?
We're going to put the other one. Not a Crime.
All right.
Wow.
Not a Crime is going to be number 10, and the final say. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, that was really a 10A, 10B situation.
Yeah. All right, we've got them. Start Wearing Purple, Wanderlust King, No Threat, Your Country, We Rise Again, American Wedding, Immigrant Punk, Super Theory of Super Everything, Did It All, Not a Crime. I read those 10 down to you, Chris. Which one is jumping out at you as the one?
I mean, it's Start Wearing Purple.
Kind of has to be, I think, right? What do you think, Jules?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. That has to be it.
What do you think, Anderson?
I'm already wearing purple. Let's do it.
I mean, yeah, like considering I got so few answers, and that was like the one. It's the one I let off with. It got unanimous. There's a story behind it. Apparently, it was the first song for 2 of you. So it makes the most sense. So we're gonna do that.
It was Jules' first song too.
Well, see, so there you go. Everybody but me. So we'll do that, and we'll grab that. Let me run this down one last go, and we'll wrap it on up. Start Wearing Purple is our number 1. Wanderlust King, No Threat, Your Country, We Rise Again, American Wedding, Immigrant Punk, Super Theory of Super Everything, Did It All, and Not a Crime rounds out our 10. And with that, let's let Start Wearing Purple get a moment in the sun.
Do you hear that? Sounds like breakfast is ready. Because Quaker's coming in hot with morning nutrition. 100% whole grain oats and a good source of fiber to fuel the rhythm of your morning and kickstart your day. And that sounds absolutely delicious. fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
United connects you to more of the world than any U.S. airline, and United for Business can get your company where you need to go. Whether you're growing a business or managing travel for thousands, they offer solutions to fit your needs. Track expenses, create reports, and manage traveler perks. Plus, employees earn Mileage Plus miles while your company saves on travel. Get started with no minimum spend or flight requirements. Visit business.united.com/podcast.
Yeah. There we go. We have done it. We have turned you into a Gogol Bordello fan. You're very welcome for that, by the way. We did that out of the kindness of our hearts. So, look, this is a great starting place. This is another one of those bands where I say, if you like this 10, just dive in. I mean, it's one of those bands where, yes, like a lot of the vibes and sounds are the same, but if you're good at what you're doing, then that doesn't matter. So it really was a blast listening to this band, and I think it's easy to go ahead and get lost in what these guys do. So I say listen to the 10. If you dig that, just make the dive. Listen to a record at a time. You'll dig it. That's the easiest way to explain it, is that you will indeed dig it. And the easiest way to explain how we come across this list is by people signing up. I think that makes sense in some weird roundabout way. People sign up for the show. They do that through Discord. We said that on the episode. The idea got popped up in the Finding Panelists channel on Discord, which you can only get by being in our Discord, the Legion of Stupid Discord. If that is something that you would like to do, you can ask me for a link. It is obviously free entry. It is just a public server. Come hang out, help grow a tree, do some counting, talk about the show, talk about bands, all sorts of stuff happening in there. All those things are cool. Sign up for panels. All those things happen. If you want an automatic invite, all you have to do is consider pledging to the Patreon, patreon.com/ohhijustin. $1 gets you in the door. It does get you that automatic invite. The invite link gets you deprogrammed before the rest of the world, gives you the after fact conversation we're about to have. It also gives you access to the online radio station that I started at this point a couple weeks ago. By the time you're hearing this, a couple months ago, that only people pledging to the Patreon can listen to right now. I'm trying to build it out before really putting it public. Right now there's like 78 tracks. 7 of those are episodes of Deprogrammed. The rest is just independent music that I found on Bandcamp from bands that are your neighbors. So get to know bands before they kind of break is kind of going to be the idea here. But $1 gets you that. You can listen to that. Eventually I'll start going live on it, and it'll have some programming. All that stuff is coming down the line. We're just building at this point. So all that stuff happens with your $1. Would greatly appreciate that. If you could consider bumping up to the $5, it does get you an invite to some extra channels in the Discord. Thinking about some other things maybe for the station as it grows and figures out, what it is, and different things, different kind of invites and whatnot. All that stuff happening. We're a podcast. Subscribe, rate, comment. All that would be super helpful, of course. But to me, honestly, look, I forget all the other stuff. To me, the absolute best way you can help this show is by telling somebody that you listen to it. Hey, I listen to Deprogrammed, and you should too. With that, Gogol Bordello, run them and love them, people. We'll see you next week. Bye.